Hello everyone, it's Mr. Grammar, and today we will talk about plots. So what is a plot? A plot is an organized sequence of events that form a story. The plot gives the story structure and meaning by showing how one event leads to another. So for starters, we have the beginning, the middle, and the end. More specifically, exposition, conflict, rise in action, climax, falling action, and resolution. So, more specifically, what is an exposition? An exposition includes the setting, situation, climate of the story, and characters. Conflict. What is the problem of the story? What is there to learn from the story? So, we have the rising action. The rising action are the events that lead up to the climax. Climax is what happens. Does the conflict get resolved? Then the fallen action, everything that comes afterwards, and the resolution. How does the story end? Does the main character overcome this problem? And then protagonist is another word for the main character or the good character. The antagonist is the opposite of the protagonist. So usually it is the villain of a story. And then the theme, what is there to be learned from the story? Okay. It's usually a general statement that tells us basically beware of who you trust. Or it could be believe in yourself and you are able to overcome any problem. So let's go ahead and briefly look at the Three Little Pigs, everyone's favorite childhood story. Okay, so what is the exposition of the Three Little Pigs? The Three Little Pigs leave home to find adventure in the big world. Event 1. The pigs come across a beautiful clearing they think will be a perfect spot to build their homes. Event 2. The first pig builds a house of straw, the second pig builds a house of sticks, and the third pig builds a house of bricks. Event 3. Big Bad Wolf blows the straw house down, and the first pig escapes to the second pig's house. Event 4. The Big Bad Wolf blows the stick house down, and the first pig and second pig escape to the third pig's house. Event 5. The Big Bad Wolf tries several times, but he can't blow down the brick house. Climax. Wolf decides to sneak down the chimney to get the pigs. Falling action. Wolf falls into boiling pot of soup. And the resolution. The big bad wolf is so scared of the three little pigs that he runs off in the woods, never to be seen again. The three little pigs live happily ever after. Okay, well, let's go ahead and look now at the classic Romeo and Juliet. So, what is the exposition of Romeo and Juliet? Feuding street fight between Capulet and Montague families. The rise in action. Romeo and Juliet fall in love with each other. Romeo runs into Tybalt. Romeo kills Tybalt. Romeo learns of Juliet's death. Romeo buys poison and poisons himself. Romeo and Juliet both die. Okay, so in essence, this is a plot diagram. And once you understand the plot diagram, then you are able to understand why the story is so important.